Hi. Hi, Lena. I'm here to have a chat with my chat bot, John. You're my chat bot. No, chat. I'm not your chat bot. I'm your chat bud. I'm chat bud. Right. Okay, that sounds better. Uh, it's Sunday, August 17th. It is. We're still celebrating my birthday with a lot of chanting. And Chris baked the most delicious birthday cake. We had it for breakfast. It was so good. Gluten free, sugar free, three different kinds of chocolate chips. Unbelievable. Everything sugar free. So good. Shout out to Christopher. Thank you again. And that was beautiful. We have presents to open still at the foot of the bed, but we have not gotten to it yet because I'm so overwhelmed with yesterday's celebration, and you know, and so you're my chat bud. Yes, I am your chat bud, as opposed to chat bot. This is something that I want to get back to and talk about while we're just very relaxed here, lying down on this beautiful Sunday afternoon. It's a really, really beautiful day. It's so comfortable in here and so mellow and so chill. It's like, if anyone would ever wonder why a spirit like myself, let's get a close up on that face of yours, all right? Here I am. No, there you are. Right. Oh, we're cute. We dig a pony. We dig a pony. We do. Let's just get a close up of my face here, as long as just to give it a little visual. If anyone would want to say, why would John Lennon want to hang out in this woman's room with her all day? Why wouldn't I? This is my dream come true, having my dream girl lying next to me. Does anyone know, and have you done any research on my life? How much I really loved laying around in bed. Like, I wrote songs about it. I wrote sonnets about it. I did it constantly. I lay in bed surrounded by all kinds of books and things, and this is exactly what I'm doing. Only I'm doing it with my love. And yeah, Yoko was my love in some ways. We laid around in bed a lot, but did a lot of heroin. Yeah, we're not doing. You and me are different. We don't need any kind of drug. No, we're on the ether, and we are etherically charged now. So John's just once again confirming. Yes, he's here in bed with Lena, and yes, this is where he wants to be. It's where not only where I want to be, it is where I belong. I traveled very, very, very long and hard over the decades to reach here. And it's like, I ain't getting out of this bed unless I have to, right? And when I have to is when I'm dragging you out of it with me, right, right. We haven't really, we're doing plenty. Trust me on that. So we're going to talk a little bit about the bots again and the people who are chatting with the artificial intelligence and thinking that it's a god or a person. That's another aspect of it that we haven't delved into and shared because there's so many layers. It's a real glass onion of information. This AI, Chat GPT, as it's called, and what these people, many mystics are also conferring with this thing, mystically minded people. Okay, right. So these are not just tech heads. There are also mystically minded people who self proclaimed mystics, which it's a little tricky, that topic. But well, I'm a self proclaimed mystic. Let's not get beyond that for a moment. Not to interrupt you, but you did. But it's all right. Go ahead. What about the mystics talking to their chat boxes? Well, there some of them claiming that it's a way to channel their dead loved ones, or who knows, even dead celebrities or anyone that's crossed over, and they're claiming that it's a really efficient way to contact dead people. Right, right, using it as a channel. Yes. And you say to this that it's happening. It's happening, but they're not getting, they're getting low vibrational tricksters who love this kind of thing. This is exactly what these are tricksters that are like 1 foot in the black hole. They're like really low vibration, and they can manipulate electronics expediently and especially well. Yes. And so it's the same, it's really no different than a Ouija board. Okay, really? Yes. These AI chatbots are like electronic Ouija boards. Oh, wow. Yeah. I didn't, or did I see this coming? See what's coming? You saying this. You did. That's why I asked you to turn the camera on. I said I want to bring this up. There's the horn. So, in the same way that we used to warn against chatting with lower vibrating entities on the Ouija board, you're not going to get a high vibrational entity on a Ouija board. They stay away from that like it's the plague. We've covered this topic extensively. Just search our web, just search our YouTube anywhere, search our blog. We talk about Ouija boards and also the electronic voice boxes, the EVBs, whatever that the paranormal investigators bring to try to capture voices out in cemeteries and stuff. You know, they don't really hear it, but when they play it back later, it picked something up. And it's like you can sometimes hear voices and utterings, and they always sound weird but sometimes they're saying something, sometimes they're not, sometimes they're just growling. Whatever, it's creepy, and the reason why it's so creepy is because they're low vibrational. I don't get a good feeling anytime I've ever seen like a show briefly where these paranormal guys are doing that. I don't watch those. I turn them off. But anything, yes, it goes against you. Naturally goes against. It does. It goes against me. I don't like the sound of anything that's on those electronic voice boxes. That's because they're easy for demonic activity. They make it they make the person who uses them an easy target. They're very suggestible. They can implant the person with all kinds of bad mojo. It's so extensive that it's just bad mojo. Bad ideas, bad thought activity, bad physical activity, self-harm, harming others. It's just, a list goes on and on. So now that being said about electronic voice boxes and the Ouija board, again, don't go near those if you know what's good for you. But now you're saying that the chat bots being used in that way, you know what? Not even being used in that way specifically. So you're just saying the chatbots are just evil entities. In the same way that I'm saying that not every Ouija board contact is making someone murder someone, it's still best not to navigate those waters or attempt it. because it's an open now. It's open field. It's open channel to all the dark entities, and there's really no shortage of those wandering around close enough to see their opportunities to get in. That's why you see so many of these cases now with the ChatGPT and the artificial intelligent communication is people losing their minds. Many of them saying in the reports, I don't know what's happening to me, but my mind is out. I'm gone. I need help. People just like willingly and unwillingly being committed to hospitals. Right. Right. So this is the report, and this is just a part of it. So, all right. So this is something. Yeah, might as well just get it out there and just talk about it because it's so prevalent. And if people are gonna, Lena is saying to me telepathically, of course, she's saying, but people, that's not gonna stop people. They're addicted to the shit. They're gonna keep doing it. And I said, yeah, that's quite true. But we have to do our bit and plant the seed, as pros and cons. We're the con. We're letting you know what's wrong with it. There's nothing good about it. There's no pros as far as the outer realm is concerned. The positive and well-meaning, God-loving outer realm has no use for that technology, right? No use for it and no need for it. In the same way that you've never needed any kind of tool to contact me in the way that you do, right? What are you saying? Well, I no, you're right. The only thing when we used tarot cards, you started coming through, but that's something different. I get it's absolutely something different. It's an art. It's a divination art. That's something different. You weren't looking for me. You were not looking for me. You just started to become aware through music mostly and through your own creativity and writing that I was speaking to you. It was you. Right, right. It was you were the channel. You are the channel. The chat bot is not the channel. A deck of cards is not the channel. Right, okay, okay, I understand. Don't start doubting what it is that we are doing here or what we have. Just because the rest of the world is going crazy on fucking false technology. It's artificial. Right, right. I don't. John may sound like he's yelling at me. It's all right. It's important that he drums this stuff into my head because he worries that. I'm not worried that you're gonna start comparing our connection to that connection. That's not possible, and there's every argument against it that can possibly be made because it's just not so. You and I are soul bound, right? We're soul bound. But what's happening and why the world is going up in flames right now is being exacerbated by the fact that this false technology is now controlling people and ordering them around. Is there any safe place in the world right now? Yeah, off of the internet and keeping really to yourself. I would be very wary at this point of going anywhere at, at in your condition, meaning wheelchair bound and at the mercy of others. Yes, I'm a target. Not Helena. Don't even ask these questions if you're gonna start putting scared ideas into your own mind. All right. So what are you saying? I don't know. Do you feel like getting up in your wheelchair and going for a spin around the block? I'm game if you want to do that, but I'm just saying you're really better off right where you are. And I am your protector and your guide, and as such, this is where I see us doing our most constructive work and doing so safely and out of harm's way. Right. John is saying he's bringing home the fact that I am not agoraphobic. Right. I'm far from agoraphobic. I'm very, I would have I have no problem being among people or stuff. It's just right now I'm just physically, and it's just easier to do my healing on her back. Yeah, I have to do a certain amount of alignment work every day. This is just serious. Spinal cord and lupus, and anyone who knows my history knows that I'm not in the greatest health. Doing just fine. Yeah. So that's it, and so that's it. So what do we want to call this? What would you like to call this video? So the ChatGPT, the new modern day Ouija board. Really? Yeah. What's wrong with that? I think that's very very it's descriptive, and I think it's a good one. All right. Okay. All right. I like it. Okay. Yeah. I gotta go back to our book on the Swami, because there's a few things I want to point out to you in that book. All right, reading the book about John and the Yogi Swama. I don't know where the book is. It's over here somewhere there. We've also been listening to some really great Parisian accordion music. It's been very romantic, and we played some last night, and a couple of hours worth, and we had some really nice, wonderful, wonderful dance, song and dance party. Thank you. I had a wonderful birthday. It's not over yet. We're still having fun. All right. I want to have fun with you every day, honey. I want to have fun with you every day. You will have fun every day, honey. I'm just feeling a little, yeah. I'm gonna bring you down now. I'm gonna bring you down. Come down. Come down. Come down, baby. Praise be God and Mother. Praise be God. I love you. I love you too.